Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, class. This is Professor Coyote. Welcome you back to our Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4, our Welsh campaign. Excuse me. Now, I do have one thing to announce, really quickly. The Professor Coyote channel finally has a Twitter. It's at prof, P-R-O-F, _ coyote. So it's at prof _ coyote. There I'll announce when I have my new uploads going, and I might have some questions going that if people want to chime in on, like say if they want any different games for me to play, or leave me feedback on those. It's just finally joined the 20th century. Well, okay, it's 21st, 2000s, and getting a Twitter, and so yeah, that's at prof _ coyote. So. But with that business finished, let's go right into our thing. As we know from last episode, we took Yorkshire from England. We are allied with the upstart Dutch, so we'll see how far that goes, because, of course, the English are apparently not liking that the Dutch took Calais from them. However, there are Flemish and Barbanian separatists for here, so... perhaps more pieces of either Austria or one province minors will pop Dutch and help defend. Unfortunately, we were in the middle of a battle with England, or maybe fortunately, so we can't help the fledgling Dutch, but we'll see how long they can last and root for them anyway. We do have once again a new personal union for our queen, Moron Glyndwr, but that should resolve pretty quickly. I mean, she's 22, her Trustemera, I believe that has the characters, Trustemera, her Spanish consort is only 20, so they should be able to do pretty well. Let's see, they're making, oh yeah, 672, and in fact, let's put some tax modifier on there. So that should bump us up to about where he pays himself. We need all of the admin power we can get right now, because admin's a little laggy, but that's just because we've been kind of coring quite a bit. We have all this wonderful Breton clay. New Wales has formed up here. We've got Welsh Canada, which is still ours, and our new New Orleans. So, we're humming along, singing our song, side by side. These guys need to go somewhere. They need to go protect trade. How about in... Oh, so many choices. But right now we'll do the English channel. What do I see? No, English channel do more money. So we need to build more trade boats. We need to have our manpower reserve go back, because England has about 5 years before we try to do anything again, but we should be able to get our manpower back by then. We only need 16,500. Okay. The reason our manpower is a bit low is because we took the opportunity to finish off Brittany. We took Anjou, which of course makes France love us ever so much. And there's our heir. We got Rewallen. So Rewallen Glyndwr will be taking over once his mother dies. See, there's Friesland, some more Dutch. Let's see, New Orleans, whatever. So that gives them another 11,000. In fact, let's see how that battle is. Oops. How that's going. We've got military, armies. Clear that. Clear that. This is exactly what I was hoping, that the Netherlands would actually pop up and we'd be right there helping them. Okay, so all they've got is just the 11k. Their entire army is when Friesland popped off. Looks like they're heading out so England doesn't take them out. Looks like they are actually at -46. Not good. Hopefully Britain just lets them be. Maybe just make... Oh, because Calais, I see. Because the Dutch formed when Calais popped. Calais is actually there. I'm sorry, Kales in Dutch. was their capital, so that's why the Brits have such a nasty bonus on it. But actually, that might be something we kind of want England to win this initial war. That way the Dutch keep trying again and again and again to get Kales. That would be nice. Because the more they can eat into Britain's manpower, because they are now literally at the force limit with all their mercenaries. Thanks to us taking Yorkshire. In fact, Wales, I believe, now has more force limit than Britain. It's all going to go downhill for the Britons. Hail Wales. All right. So let's keep that going. Spain is a good check against France because, yeah, they are. And actually, I think what we're going to do is, since we have Anjou now, we're going to take Finisterre and we're going to... Oh... You know, we only have 3 forts. I kind of wanted to pop Finisterre off, but having 2 forts is fine. Just a little defense. Let's see. Checking our Provençal. Alright, so we need to pop some of those guys down. Let's see. 531. Alright, so we'll take that whole regiment. Set them in there. Alright, it looks like Tadoussac is about to fire, which is fine. We've got our next option there. We're going to take more of that Quebecois land. Although, actually, that might be more to Nova Scotia with this side. Alright, perfect. So we will do just that and have you go there. Just to tick off France some more. It's a 3, but we do have the mission fort, which cranks up the settlers from that. So, oh, now the Papal State doesn't like us. They slandered our merchants. I guess the Pope's just pissed that we went Protestant. All right. What we need to do is see. All right, we still have the alliance with the Netherlands. Let's solidify that with some royal marriage as soon as we can. Denmark, Brandenburg. Okay, so everybody we've got is very useful because Brandenburg is, boy, it's slowly spreading out. They took a piece from, they took Wittenberg from Saxony. Looks like, oh no, England insulted us. You know what? No, we don't like that. So we've got the royal heretic that because Spain is, of course, Catholic, we got the, we need to defend that, which gives unrest for 10 years, yay, or we lose 15 prestige and we get a divorce. Now, technically, we could do the divorce, because we do have, we've already got our heir, but we kind of don't want to take off Spain. We need Spain to be happy with France, so we're just going to have to ride the unrest. All right. So, we've got an accepted peace here. So what it looks like is that Netherlands, all right, peels off everybody and stays Calais. Interesting. That sucks. It looks like they just give up money, though. And they annulled our treaty. Okay. So that actually kind of helps us a little bit. We're going to look into seeing if we can entreat the Netherlands in the future, so that's just something. I mean, we just, what, 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. So we will entreat the Netherlands in the future, if they still exist in 10 years. Okay, so why don't... Come on, I just cleared that. You can... Okay, and let's at least keep improving the relations. Alright, it's a good thing. I guess it's a good thing we didn't get married, that we were not losing that, our spot on Diplotech right now. Alright, so things are going putting along. We've got 3 years on England. They're all grumpy, I think. Let's look at here. They're probably going to start shedding mercenaries, because they're already down to 35. If they were smart, let's look what their Oh, yeah, and they're fairly tapped on their cash. They've only got 64 ducats. I mean, yes, they're making 40. I don't know how the heck they're making 40 ducats a month. But, oh well, we have more prestige than they do. All right. Ooh, we can continue global trade, which will come... Oh boy, the naval force limit. But that does allow us to fabricate on any colonial area. Plus, let's check. We might have a decent policy. No, we don't. It's just morale and navies. Excuse me. Wait, Rimowski? Oh, come on. Now you moved to Rimowski? Or did it change its name to Rimowski? Okay, it changed its name to Rimowski. That was weird. Alright, so we've got that there. They're chilling, maxing out, relaxing, playing some b-ball outside of school. Armies are getting there. I don't know why that only maxed out at 9. Okay. Alright, we have the quantity ideas going off. Yes, sir, we will take garrison size. Thank you very much. I mean, we've got 10 years on both Mill and Diplo, so... and with our idea down, and it's only going to take 364 to get that plus 50 land force limit, and that is when we will really start knuckling Britain under. Because with another 50%, that basically adds 21 to our force limit. We will have a force limit of 64. Now, we won't necessarily have the cash to handle the foil, but with Britain's force limit down to 39, yeah, you can see the writing on that wall, can't you, for Britain? In fact, they've even peeled off most of their mercenaries. Oh, it is a good day to be Welsh. So that's why I'm also enjoying this, because this is just, like I said, this entire thing peels off from the fact that I still believe firmly that Wales is precisely in the 1444 should have been at least, excuse me, should have been at least a personal union. Obviously, you know, it's hard to kind of break off from that, but at least it should have given them a chance, you know? That you shouldn't just release it as a way to have a play, that you should have that option to be able to play Wales. And this so far is showing off pretty well, that Wales can do a few things. Okay, granted, I will admit that a lot of this is also based off of the benefits that we gave. A couple of extra, I think, at least in the reboot, a couple of extra pieces of Ireland, and the 555s on the king and the heir. So I will admit, maybe, you know, putting a more realistic on the leader might, you know, it would seem it, but at the same time, at least it would give them the chance to do something if they wanted to. Anyway, burgers get 15 loyalty, influenced by 18%. Oh, their influence is tanky. Plus 2 bait. Yes, we will take the Aberdeenshire. Thank you very much, because there's no downside to that, because we're not even ticking off the clergy or nobility. They're only at about 10% on those. Now, just a quick second on estates. Yes, I know I keep complaining about the estates, that it's kind of all micromanaging, and at the flip side, it's like there are obviously a lot of things I could be doing with them. I mean, I've been watching Arumba a little bit, and boy, does he enjoy having his estates play. But then again, everybody plays differently. I know that Arumba doesn't mind going into debt early, and that I'm not entirely thrilled with. So, you know, everybody's got their own thing. Interesting. Okay, so England and France looks like they are done with their latest truce. Now, the cool thing is Normandy still exists. France actually still has the core on it, so there could be France v. England part. I think they're up to 4? Yeah, so let's keep an eye on there, because if they can go off on that, right about the time that we're done with our manpower, because we're getting close. We only need 1,800, 1,300, because we're getting 472. Heck, we might even be able to build up about 10k in manpower by the time England does anything. The Provençal... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. As soon as that manpower starts up, we're going to start building these guys up, because I didn't know it was only a 9 stack. Let's look at one other thing. Our army tradition is still a robust 50. That is just tasty. I mean, seriously, we are in a good position right now to slap around England, grab, at the very least, Lancashire, and in fact, I think we should... Let's see, I think I saw 14, so we're still equal to them. Alright, we can recall them. Alright, so Brandenburg and Wales, and I'm sorry, and Netherlands. I wonder. Oh, that's interesting. We could vassalize the Dutch and watch them get bigger. Oh, that's something to keep an eye on. If we can actually get a royal marriage and a alliance with them, we could vassalize them, because that's only 18. Usually that tacks on about, what, 15 votes? I mean, our... Oh, and that's largely due to our reputation, because I think... There's gotta be something here about our reputation being slandered that we need to get fixed back. Alright, I'm not sure why our reputation is that lousy. But... Was it all just due to prestige? That's odd. Oh, our legitimacy's that low. Okay, that's why. Once our legitimacy starts cranking up, because we're getting 2 points, we might get some definite votes. And in fact, let's crank up a little power projection. Hey, Britain! Alright. Yeah, because I totally forgot that you could start going all French troops insult and get a little power projection from doing the from going nanny nanny poo poo to your rivals. We went from 21 to 26 there. Alright. Oh, and we just did something. So the spy network is going to take a couple of weeks. Sure, Austria, have some access. I don't know where you're needing access. I mean, sure. Whatever. Maybe they're about to go after France. Who knows? Anyway, pause, unpause, build spy network, because we need to get Lancashire. Got a year on our truce, and we're finally building some nice, tasty land power. Yeah, we got a year on our truce. The Provençals are kind of being eh. Nations. Let's look at that. It's 195, so that's the max we're gonna get. We can both royal marriage and offer alliance. Only 18 votes. Oh, that would just be odd if Wales could vassalize the Dutch while they're still small, and then just let them expand like they do. Whoops. That was the wrong people to be building a spy network on. Didn't mean to do that there, Whoops. Alright. Let's look at the French. Okay, they're taking on Nova Scotia now. So they might cut us off. Well, that's fine. That's New Wales anyway. Whoops. Yeah. Wow. A lot of, today. Alright, so build spy network now. Okay, there we go. That's the proper flag. Yeah, let's build a spy network on the Emperor. Because we apparently want to explode and die horribly. Okay. The truce with them is another... 1583. That's the date to think about. That's 8 years. Still. And, okay, speaking of years. Okay, let's take a quick check. We're at full again. We're making people. England is at. Wow, they're down to 17 troops. Oh, very nice. We've got the cash, and we've got the manpower, and we've got 4 more. Yes, please. All right, so let's put you up 1. All right. And then we'll throw all the rest into here because we're going to recombine. So, 1, 2, 3. And the English join the Protestant League. All right. You know what? I think now is the time we can do... Because France is in the Protestant League, so they... still kind of want us to stay out of it. Because Spain is the leader of the Catholic League. They're the actual emperor. They've got 3 buddies with them. And apparently the other ones want Poland. Boy, is it a weird day. Poland or Spain. Because apparently the Austria has just cheesed off everybody. If we stay neutral in this while everything else explodes, then that might just be some interesting ideas. Alright. Alright, we're going to keep this 10 stack in Anjou as long as we can. Because right now that's keeping them at least down to a 6-6, so probably... Okay, we get... Come on, what about that? Corruption, non-accepted culture... Friendly tips. Okay, so it's about 2.5. So we take them away, that makes them at... So... just over 8. We've got a couple of years left on that heretic royalty. Yeah, we can take Breton as... Oh, right, we're going to take Scottish. Do we have... Okay, we take the 100 there. Boop. We take Breton. That might actually make them a little bit happier. We had the... They had the Diplo power for it anyway. Controversial protectionist. All right, so... 2 merc for losing legitimacy, or we fire our traitor. You know what? Duh. We've got the military points for it. So we'll spend the 10 right now, and then we'll take the 10 down. So we didn't really lose much. We spent 100 military, basically, to do that. So we get another 2 merc out of it. The mercantilism is tasty. We're up to 17% now. And let's see, with that month going, how does that help? Anjou. Huh, that's odd. Oh, because they're not Breton, they're Francian. Dang! I was hoping that would help. I mean, it'll help with all the rest of the actual Breton. I mean, their unrest goes, like, crashed now. And then we'll probably take British, or English, because we're about to have a whole bunch more English now in the future. So, alright. So we've got 40k. We are at 40k. Well, I mean, and there's 3 over helping the colonies, of course. In the grim future of EU4, there is only war with Britain. EU4 40k. Ah, crud. So Nassau... So England has... Wait, so... And Salzburg, Nassau, and Gelre. Alright, so they're not by themselves anymore. I mean, it's not a big deal. In fact, let's check. Let's clear Britain. Actually, the funny thing is that might have been the worst thing to do, because we do have Brandenburg, so they could take care of Nassau. I mean, Savoy might help. Alright, so let's check really quickly, because our truce did just clear. We get Denmark and Spain actually helping out, oddly enough. But they could definitely clear out Gelre, Nassau, and Salzburg. I mean, all they would do is just try to go through France, and France may not, because they hate Britain, they might actually not let any of them help. It'd be funny if they actually had... Okay. Okay, so Spain would actually be blocked out of France unless France let one of these guys help. It'd be nice if Savoy would help. Savoy helped. Okay. Let's look at these guys. Guilloray, Nassau, and Salzburg. Go. Oh, I see. Britain then immediately started going with, yeah, we'll help them out. Oh, yeah. Spain. Oh, right. Spain's the emperor. Derp. Did they? I think that. Did they do what I think they did? Guilloray, Utrecht, no. All right, but Britain is trying to be smart and helping some of the HRE. I have no idea what the heck's going on over there. Sorry, the cat's doing dumb things. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these guys up here, see if we can take some British clay. Although we might keep the 10 down here. I don't know. Now we're just muttering to ourselves. I think the cat is trying to... yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Talking about my cat. Alright, so they got 17k. Let's see what they're... They only have... Wow! Is that it? No, they only have 22 money in the treasury. Oh, be still my heart. Alright! So, look for next episode. It looks like it's going to be Wales versus England. Take 4. Ha ha! Have a great one. We'll see ya. As soon as that goes to 20, I think we're going to pop up. Yes. All right, so I hope you have a great episode, the rest of your day. And with that, class dismissed.